clear. Now you can see how much AI is used in education. It's used in proctoring. Proctoring means that it can help you in examination in order to see cheaters, to see how students are doing well in the exams. Like monitoring, it's like looking deeply in students' work through exams. And of course, it's a tool for personalized learning. Students can learn, and ChatGPT and AI can tailor the lesson to their understanding, to their level. Data accumulation, smart content, virtual facilitator, automated grader, as I said, that can help us grade our students. And of course, it can be used administratively in chat campus, which they can help with administration in organizing students, and adaptive learning. Also, it's used as a chat bot. You can talk to it and can reply to your chat and to your conversation. Well, now let's move to important thing. I want you to follow this in this slide. I find that it's important to know if there's any challenges or ethical consideration concerning AI. Of course, there is some concerns about ethics in using such ChatGPT. Because some information, maybe you have some misinformation. This is a risk, and you can go it on. You can look at it deeply and find the solution for misinformation. You should check the information before going to prevail or to go into spread the information to the public people. Also, we find that all people are depending much on AI tools. There is dependency on AI to the fact that people cannot do without ChatGPT or AI. You can say that it can kill their innovative and this critical thinking skills. Of course, this can be handled through some strategies, especially hands-on activities, project-based learning, and this is what I did in my project to UNESCO or with UNESCO. Lack of access to AI resources in some region. You know that some people in Egypt are poor, cannot afford the money, the much you can say the much of money used in AI or in generating ideas. So this is a concern, and of course, ethical consideration are at the top of this consideration. So, of course, privacy and data security. This is done in any applications. They have some kind of security applications to keep students, teachers as well, their privacy. And of course, some people would ask that if there is any kind of continuing biases, like talking about feminine or talking about children, poor people, rich people, this is not, or this should be considered in dealing with ChatGPT. And there's a question here. How can we address these ethical challenges? I can hear from you if you wanted to write down in chat box what's your ideas about this issue. How can we address these ethical challenges? Okay, go ahead. And I can get from your experience. Okay. Is there anybody has any idea about how can we address this ethical challenges? Any ideas?
If anyone wishes to speak, raise your hand and I'll unmute you.
One. Hey, I want this session to be beneficial for all of us. Really, I enjoyed the session, and I enjoyed giving experience.
So we have two options: either use the chat box and write your responses, or raise your hand and I can unmute you.
Okay, if you are shy, I can go on. You are shy to talk, okay, you can write down. If you have no idea, well, we can go on in our presentation. Okay, I can go on. Go on.
I
Okay, let's see together.
no one raising
what
their
is the
hands.
ethical challenge? How can we solve this?
Okay, let's give them a chance. Could you repeat the question for
Okay.
them again?
Okay, chat. The question is, how can we address these ethical challenges concerning using ChatGPT and AI in our education field?
Okay. Either use the chat box
لا إله إلا الله.
or raise your hands to respond. Come on, guys.
So, شباب, well, I'm not going to push you. Okay, I'm not going to push you. We can exchange ideas, okay, through the slide. Okay, could be good thing.
Okay,
Let's see.
Okay, Samia wrote here.
How can we
Samia
suggest
answered.
that?
I ask my students to read from more than one site, then they can use, just give me a second, then they can use AI as they like, but not to depend mainly on it.
Very good. It's a good idea. So we're not going to depend mainly on
Exactly.
ChatGPT or AI. We are human. We made this AI.
Miss Omnia said
Design effective
activities.
Very good. Yeah, this is a brilliant idea of using effective activities, and I can go on explaining or elaborating this idea by saying that we can depend on what we call project-based learning. It's amazing with using AI or ChatGPT. Okay, and I did it myself. This is from an expert. You can take it from an expert. Look at this picture. This photo is in Serbia, where these are some students in the college, kindergarten college. By the way, they are preparing this to be teachers for kindergartens. They are using some kind of intelligence. It's called the B-bot. Okay, B-bot is a brilliant way making students understand how to code and decode the any program, any tool. So the suggested solution, one of them is to train educators. We should train our teachers, okay, and our students as well. Train them to do what? To evaluate AI outputs, to see if it is right, if it is wrong, can use this, okay, and to have some kind of critical eye on the information or the outputs that come from ChatGPT or AI. We can implement ethical AI guidelines in school. Okay, it's like what we have in our school today. We have guidelines for students and teachers, especially for misbehavior, how to command students, how to do well with the slow learners and so on. Why not? Why not do we have some kind of AI guidelines? Why not? To mention how to use the AI safely, okay, without any kind of destroying our ethics as Muslims or as Christians as well. Also, of course, all schools are not available as availability here. Not all schools can afford using AI tools inside the buildings, inside the rooms of our school. Or even if there is some kind of personal initiatives coming from the teachers, we don't have the infrastructure to use them. So this is a solution. The solution is we can act personally, okay, and the ethical consideration, privacy concern. Of course, these are should be discussed in the guidelines of AI. Now I move on to practical side, and this is the most amazing and the most enjoyable part of our presentation, of my presentation. How to use ChatGPT, okay, in a practical way. As you see here in the picture, this is a kind of intelligence. Okay, this robot can help me play, can help me solve any problem. As you see, it's very funny. It's teachers. This is school. This is a international school, by the way, using Cambridge syllabus or syllabi. The teacher here, teacher of the IT, is very, can see here, is very smiling because I asked it something funny. So the practical side comes from the how to use ChatGPT a different application. For example, language learning. I can find yes.
Mr. Adel, there is Mr.
Okay,
Shafiq.
is there any question?
He wishes to talk. He raised his
Yeah.
hand. So I asked you to unmute yourself, Mr. Shafiq.
Okay, yes. Go ahead.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa barakatuh.
I'm from Bahrain.
Oh,
Okay,
you're welcome.
so
Bahrain, wow.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Hello.
Okay,
We
so
have so many friends from Bahrain.
okay, so I encourage balanced AI use, critical thinking, and teacher-guided learning approaches.
Excellent.
Yes,
Excellent.
it's an excellent way, by the way. This is what
Okay,
we mentioned, that we have some kind of guidelines for
Yeah.
teacher, we can train our teachers. Is this done in every school in Bahrain or in specific schools?
Yeah. Okay, I think there is a balance between the AI and I know, يعني usual education.
Human. Yeah. We have some kind of balance between teachers as a human resource and AI as you can say a helper, supporter from the internet who can mingle together to have some kind of integrity. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So
Thank you, Doctor.
language learning is one of the application.
You're most welcome, sir.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Shafiq. Mr. Shafiq, thanks a lot. So language learning is one of the things that are depending on AI or ChatGPT, in which we can use the chat idea, the chat tool to talk to the machine and ask help. Okay, this can improve your conversational skills, by the way, through talking to the machine. It can, by the way, it can make some amendments or some clarifying or clarification for ideas if you are talking to the machine. The second thing is the content creation. We know that ChatGPT and all the AI tools are mainly used for creating and generating ideas, information, content. And of course, this can be related to every activity we are doing in our classes, like using it for making or forming quizzes for students, tailored, by the way, to the students' level, a list of vocabulary, important vocabulary. It can also make some kind of outlines, summarizing, elaborating. Every effect of content can be used in this application. Tutoring assistant, as a teacher, as supporter, and this can happen through giving us concepts. And by the way, by concept is that AI can simplify the concept for students. Students, if there's some difficult ideas or ambiguous ideas inside a curriculum or in an information, ChatGPT can help us.
Mr. Adel? His internet connection is a bit unstable, so I'm sorry for this. Now he's here. He's back. Mr. Adel? Okay, I asked you to unmute yourself.
Okay, it's great.
Yep.
So back to the point of lesson planning. Are you following me?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I'm talking fast because I'm wanted to deliver the message quickly without any kind of
You could have your own time. Don't worry. You have your own time. You have your own time. Don't worry.
Okay, because most important part of my presentation is coming on. All these things are theoretical forms of using ChatGPT, and all of us know these things. Of course, if we use ChatGPT and other applications, this can improve the creativity of the students through, as I said before, project-based learning technique or strategy. Now, case study or real life case or example that come from my participation in UNESCO. As you see here, I'm doing a presentation for Master English with ChatGPT. This is my project. I'm not a genius person. If I'm talking about this project, it comes like this. Maybe Allah Almighty helps me with ideas. I change it, by the way, if I give a background to this important participation, it came from the Ministry of Education about the competition, and then I'm signed in the application or signed in the platform of UNESCO, and I became a participant, a very active participant, because I got many values, appreciation from the platform about my. I can say I have posted nearly 106 posts replying to friends about many topics I'm interested in the last days. Now, ChatGPT and this project. First of all, I'm going to mention some important things about the project. The first of all is why I use this project, and the introduction of this project. And I meant by this project is to make some kind of mixture between theory and application. I used as many tools, AI tools, in order to make a video, educational video. And of course, the main purpose for this video is not the teacher, the students. I'm an example. I'm making this video or creating this video to guide the others how to involve the students in some collaborative, some kind of engaging project-based learning activity. Students are going to create educational movie with AI, and ChatGPT will help students improve their learning at the same time. They are using to improve learning and doing a project at the end. The objectives of the project, you can see it's to improve English language skills, foster creativity and teamwork, develop digital literacy, engage students in learning. Of course, all these objectives are fulfilled in my project, because my main purpose of this project is to involve my students in creating some kind or some new thing or idea or video. This video is going to be used inside the classroom by the students themselves, and know how much students are happy if they are doing something good, and the encouraging that comes from the teachers or the staff of English, for example, by producing or by creating a good video. This is very engaging and help students to help each other, to learn from each other, to help them also to learn from the AI tool or ChatGPT. In this project, I made the students, put students into groups, and these groups, maybe 3, maybe 4, according to students' understanding, students' level of understanding. And students are doing a task. Every group is going to do a task. One of the tasks is to generate content, scripts, and the characters. I'm going to ask, for example, ChatGPT to generate an idea. Okay. By the way, I'm trying to connect with ChatGPT, ask him, but no response. He's asleep. And the students at this point is going to generate content using ChatGPT. Now, what will happen next? Students are going to review, okay, revise this generated content, the script, okay, the characters. And there is another team is going to work collaboratively.
Mr. Adel? Mr. Adel, are you there? That's the problem with the internet in Egypt. So could you use the chat box to tell me about your experience with your students about using ChatGPT? Yes, Mr. Nasser, we must be specific when we ask ChatGPT. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Please use the chat box to write the answer if you could hear me. Okay, thank you, Miss Umniya. I hope Mr. Adel. Some of the slow learners use it to be improved in English. Mr. Adel, can you hear me? Okay, you can skip the full screen thing because I think it takes from your internet speed. I asked you to unmute yourself. Okay, skip the part about the full screen.
Can you
Okay, minimize your screen.
full
Don't
screen?
make
Yeah,
it full
yeah.
screen, yes. Because I think it's slowing your internet connection.
Okay,
Oh, yep.
sharing
I'll share
again.
it again. Yeah.
Okay, is it okay?
Let's give it
Can you see this now?
give it some time to I know that you have started sharing your screen, but it
Yeah.
hasn't appeared yet. Yes, it's now on.
Sorry,
Don't worry. Don't worry.
clear now?
Yeah. Yeah. And if it's not clear
Sorry,
on your
Shabab.
mobiles, guys, you can
So,
zoom out. Yes. Samia says, I asked
yes,
ChatGPT.
I'm now excited about this part of my presentation.
Okay.
Okay, is there any kind of feedback? Got to simplify. I used to create activities and the games, very good, related to my lesson. This is what we use, ChatGPT, in our lessons indeed, to shorten the time used in finding a game or finding an activity that is related to my lesson. It's fast usage by ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, good. I found some good responses, good ideas indeed, using ChatGPT and AI. And I hope all we can benefit from ChatGPT in a good way. Okay. Now let's move on. Huh? What do you think? Shabab, let's move on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Confirm, please. Miss Salwa. Okay.
Give me a second. I'm
Shabab.
taking screenshots of the responses. That's why yeah,
Okay.
we can hear you clearly and the screen is okay. And everyone is giving you a thumbs up.
Okay, in this part, it's a practical, by the way. In this slide, I made it in my school, by the way, recently. I asked some brilliant students or students that are, you can say, interested in using technology, AI, in order to have some kind of, sorry. Okay, sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, ask these students, we are going to make a project about using AI. Okay, and I give them my mobile, and they are now searching or asking AI for a topic, and the guidance come from me to look carefully if the information is okay, there's no some kind of distortion of information. Then the students are going to generate here the content, the script and the character. We're going to hand this content after revising from the students themselves. They are going to, after the review from the students, from the students, we're going to hand this script to another team. This team is brilliant students who are interested in editing videos. Okay, of course, we have many students who are interested in editing videos on TikTok or some other platforms. So these students are going to use the content and put it in an you can say available tool and maybe a free tool. I myself used a free tool for producing and generating my video. This as you see here, this is this script that is generated by AI, by ChatGPT. Students are going to revise, okay? And we have some kind of scenes planning and the storyboard. Going the students step by step from the story and see the characters. How can we make these characters alive? I use an application called Steve AI. Okay, I think it's free now. And this is a free application. I use it for generating or for, you can say, converting the speech into vivid, animated, okay, video. Okay, of course, all this is done by a mobile. Okay, so no expenses at all, just a mobile phone, okay, using the chat GPT and the free sites, of course. Then students are going to look at feedback. I'm going to see feedback from students about the characters, how to make them give gestures, give the right position, the right word or sentence to be said by the character. And I encourage students to think creatively in this video, okay? And finally, I found a good and brilliant video made by ChatGPT with no expense at all. Of course, the sample example here is a generated script and the dialogue generated by ChatGPT, which is revised by students. And the outcome is brilliant. We have improved English proficiency. We have enhanced the teamwork and the project management skills among students. Students are very happy to work in this project because it's modern, it's innovative, it's revolutionary. And of course, students are completing a video educational video for classroom usage. There is a saying here, AI greatest promise in education is its ability to tailor learning to individual needs. This is what is meant by using the ChatGPT or any other applications, is that to tailor to students' skills, students' level of proficiency, accuracy for using English. Of course, this can be done to other subjects like Arabic, like social studies. Of course, innovation has no limit with the students' minds. Here is the video, my video, finally using ChatGPT. We can here now look at the video, and we have some question, by the way, in order to follow the video well. No leaders are going to be,
Mr. Adel,
we are going
I think
collaboratively to
I think
answer.
Mr.
Now I
Shafi,
leave you to.
Mr. Adel, Mr. Shafi has a question.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes,
I'm all ears. Okay.
I
Okay,
asked.
1 minute, please. 1 minute,
So,
please.
sir. The question,
Uh,
we can use
okay,
Canva
here
applications,
I'm talking.
support.
I'm sorry. Here I'm talking about how to support
Yeah.
slow learners. You know, this is AI offers
Yeah.
personalized,
Yeah.
learning paths, adaptive content, real-time feedback,
Yeah.
and pacing adjustments to support slow learners' individual needs effectively.
Very good.
Okay, so here I'm talking about
Yes.
feedback
This is what I meant.
and the practice and pacing for
Yes.
slow learners.
Okay, we can move it like a PPP, a strategy, presentation, practice, and production at the end. And of course, feedback should be done by the students and by the teacher as well, because it's a
Yes.
collaborative work. Of course, there's maybe some mistakes, some misinformation. You can find some misinformation in the video. Of course, this would be very embarrassing for all the team. You are giving false information to the people, to the students. So it should be done carefully, and everybody should work in each zone of proficiency, who are clever at editing, who are clever at refining the dialogue. Who are the brilliant students? You can also mix the slow learner and the active student in one team. This would be encouraging for the whole students to work with each other. They are learning. This is what we call indirect learning. Students are learning indirectly through the work of the group. Of course, each group wants the teamwork to be successful at the end. Okay, and of course there is a prize at the end. I thank you, Mr. Shafi, with your thoughts and your thoughtful
Thank you.
ideas indeed.
But
Let's
I
move.
need 1 minute.
Let's move to
I need
Cs.
1 minute to yes, to comment about يعني how to learning in groups. You know, this is cooperative or cooperative learning. I think the slow learners will learn more
Yeah.
with the cooperative learning. I think with the groups, okay, I think it is better than individual learning.
Yeah. And you know that students, slow learners, are going to learn twice.
Yes.
They are going to learn from the colleagues, from their friends, okay, collaborative work, and they're going to learn from the ChatGPT or any tools. Yeah. This is
I
the
think
peer
with peer
assessment.
assessment is.
And please let me remind you.
Yeah. I'm following you.
We have like 7 minutes, and the session would end. If it
Okay,
ended
let's
and we
move.
still haven't
Okay.
finished, don't worry.
Let's go.
Okay.
Don't worry. We'll
Okay.
click again on the same link in
Let's
order
go.
to join again. Okay. So if the session ended, click again on.
Really, I enjoyed the session.
Don't worry, Mr. Adel.
Okay,
We can all.
let's see together the
I
video.
am talking to the participants, not you. If the session ended, because this is a free account, click again on the same link that you used to get into this session in order to join us for the third session. Okay, Mr. Adel, go on.
Yes. This work, Master English with ChatGPT, is a project-based learning project using AI, using ChatGPT, and I meant to buy this video in order to make some kind of educational videos. In this video, it explains, by the way, ChatGPT and AI. So if you missed the previous explanation about ChatGPT, you can learn from this video. And of course, after listening to this video or watching the video, there are some questions to assess your understanding. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Ready. Let's move.